Good morning, YouTube family. Thank you so much for joining me again this morning. We are on day 16 of Vitality through Gratitude. Today's practice is magic and miracles in health. So we really want to think about how important is our health to us. What are we willing to do to maintain our health? Does that mean we're going to get off the couch and do some exercises? I would say yes. Do we go from canned vegetables to frozen vegetables, or like fresh produce, period? Do we do organic foods, the processed foods? Do we stop eating fried chicken and eat grilled chicken? Like, these are things that we should think about on a daily basis. And then also, a lot of times what we don't think about is the use of our limbs, our hearing, our sight, our taste, our smell. We take these things for granted a lot of the time because a lot of us were born with all of our limbs, all of our senses, and some of us were not. And those that are not make good, fulfilling lives, and they have all kinds of things: prosthetic legs, arms, wheelchairs, machines, all kinds of stuff to help them, right? But in the process, they learn to be very grateful for the opportunities that they have. And sometimes when we have everything that we need, we don't always say thank you. We don't always show the gratitude. We can take it, we could take it for granted, because we just assume we have it and it's there. So the magic practice today really focuses on being thankful for all of our limbs, all of our sights, all of our senses, you can say, and really being grateful for what we have. It gives us the exercise to go back into childhood and really think about all the times we were full of energy and full of life and full of health before life can boggle us down. So many of us deal with mental health issues or some type of physical ailment or disease. And of course, when we're not at our 100%, we can start having negative thoughts that really dig in deep into us. And we're not able to kind of fight and filter out through some of those things. And we allow depression and things to settle in, and we're not at our 100%. And in order to get there, we have to go against those things. A lot of times, if we have some type of disease or physical ailment, sickness, something, then we start to have negative thoughts that turns into depression. Our mental health is off. So in order to heal faster, we got to put the gratitude through there, or out there in the universe, and allow things to be healed. And healing through gratitude. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways I know to magically begin experiencing the full state of health you are meant to have in your body and mind. Gratitude's magical power increases the natural flow of health to the mind and body, and can assist the body in healing more quickly, as countless studies have shown. The cells in your brain are going to be transformed to basically undertake more positive gratitude feelings, and it'll push out the negative. Like, there is scientific research that this happens. So when there is some kind of sickness or condition in your body, it is understandable that you may have negative feelings about it. However, to increase your health, you need to replace the negative feelings with good feelings, and gratitude is the easiest way to do it. Even if you have negative connotations about your physical appearance, when you are negative, saying you're ugly, you're unattractive, you got maybe skin issues, anything that you don't like about yourself physically, your physical appearance, you're also putting that negative energy out there, which affects your health. Anytime you say something bad about yourself, it's like poisoning yourself. So if you say, I don't like my nose, then now when you say you don't like something, you don't have something, you can't do something, you automatically feel negative inside. I don't know if anybody can say something like that and not feel it, because I feel it. Even if I'm using it as an example, it makes me feel awkward. So by the law of attraction, complaints about your body bring more problems to complain about. And so complaining about your body or appearance puts your health at more risk. So whoever does not have gratitude for their health and their body, even what he or she will be taken from him or her. Whoever has gratitude for their health and their body will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance of health to their body. So today's magic and Miracles in Health is designed to dramatically increase your health and happiness. And we're going to take a triple-pronged approach to accelerate the results. So the first step is the health you received. Go back into your mind and think of 3 separate times from childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. So one time in your childhood, one time in your adolescence, and one time in your adulthood. And think about the time that you were just full of the most energy you can think of and you were extremely happy. Recollect 3 separate times in your mind when you felt on top of the world, like you're unstoppable, and say thank you and feel sincere gratitude for those times. If you think back to the big moments in your life, you'll be able to recollect 3 separate times very easily. And step 2, health you're continuing to receive, your present moment. Think about everything that is working right now. Choose 5 of these functions, whether it's your arms, legs, hands, eyes, brain, heart, kidneys, liver, appendix, anything, and say thank you. Choose 5 functions of your body that are well, one by one. Mentally say the magic words, thank you, for each. Now, the third step is health you want to receive. This is in your future, okay? So very often when a person is diagnosed with an illness or disease of some kind, they will not only talk about it a lot, but they will research the disease, gathering information about its possible worsening symptoms and dreaded outcomes. In other words, they give their entire focus to the disease. However, the law of attraction says that we can't make a problem go away by focusing on it, because focusing on the problem can make the problem worse. We're putting all that negative energy right into the problem. Therefore, it's going to grow. So instead, we should do the exact opposite. Focus on the ideal state of your entire body, what you want to be in the future. So in order to do that, to focus on the future, you want to take 1 minute to visualize what your life will be like with that perfect health. Okay? So if you're having kidney issues, you want to envision your kidneys working in its proper state. It's flowing, it's flowing the bacteria and flushing out fluids all through your body and doing what it's supposed to do. If you have UTIs a lot, you want to imagine the bacteria being flushed out of your body and your urethra working correctly. If you have heart issues, you want to think about your heart pumping properly and on regular beats, and your blood is flowing through your veins and you are just full of life and energy. You want to visualize each one of these things for at least 1 minute. And it says, I don't care if it says one. It says choose one thing. I don't care if it says choose one thing. If you have other issues or you really want to focus and you're praying for different healing of your body, then that's what you do. It doesn't matter if it's just 1 or 5. Make sure you do as many as you need to for your body. Okay? And so the visualization is what causes our brain to now see something more positive than negative. It trains our brain to focus on what that good thing is, and automatically we'll start thinking that, and we could walk in that and be happy and energetic and full of life versus thinking about the negative. So we're transitioning our minds in different ways. So once you do the envision of your ideal state, that could be your weight, it could be your heart, your brain, your mind. If you have all right, so one thing that I'll give you an example. One thing that I've really been working on is critical thinking skills for myself. I never felt very strong in critical thinking skills. I made sure in school I studied just enough to pass the test. Once I passed the test, it was okay, but I may not have remembered what I learned. I also have issues solving problems, understanding what people talk about. I don't have critical thinking. When I read a book, I have to read the book or page 2 to 3 times to comprehend what it is. So that is just me being vulnerable, because some of us may have these issues and you don't use it. So what I've been doing since probably close to a year now, or longer, but probably, I'm sure it's been longer. It's been since probably over 5 years. I've been working on different things, but not knowing exactly how to do it. And in the last year, since I started reading, not even a year, it's been like 6 months since I started reading The Magic and watching the movie The Secret, I've been visualizing life differently. I've been visualizing me responding quicker, talking more, reading faster, and understanding. And then I put these things in practice. So first I had to see myself doing it, because before I could not see myself doing it. So then I started seeing myself reading much faster and then regurgitating the information like off the top of my head. And practicing when I read just a tad bit slower so I could start memorizing the information. And then if you create a video, or if I start saying it out loud, exactly what I read, that helps it embed in my mind. So these are things just when I was in school, teachers just need you to pass the test. So I just passed the test. But in real life, it really is beneficial to think. So start visualizing, and it's helped me a ton. And I love it. That's like my brain work. And so today, for Magic and Miracles in Health, I'm going to practice, or I really want to envision more of the health, the body. And so I'm going to focus on visualizing that. So today, count your blessings, make a list of 10 things that you're grateful for, list why, and read them out loud. Then I want you to go in and do your health. You want to collect 3 separate times, one from childhood, one from adolescence, and one from adulthood, and mentally think about that time that you were just full of the most energy and so happy, and say thank you. Then the next thing I want you to do is find 5 functions of your body that are working well and give thanks to each one of those. Thank you for my taste buds. Thank you for my hands and the fingers that are connected to my hands, so I'm able to grasp things and write and touch and feel. This is how you do it. Thank you for my legs, because I'm able to run, jump, play, drive, walk, kick. I'm able to move around. I'm thankful for my legs, and feel the gratitude as you say it. And then lastly, I want you to think of at least one body function that you want to have improved in the future, whether that is your weight, your mental health, just your thinking skills, your kidney functions, your heart, your brain, anything. Choose at least one, if not more, and visualize for at least 1 minute what it would look like if your body was in the most healthiest state concerning that one thing you picked. And then tonight, before you go to bed, don't forget to grab your magic rock and hold it and just say thank you for the best thing that has ever happened to you that day or today. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you think this video was helpful, please share it with someone else who may be going through some type of sickness, cancers, kidney disease, anything, because it is proven scientifically that those who think positively about their health and their disease at that moment recover much quickly. Okay, so help someone out. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you tomorrow.